That's why everyone's so weird today.
True. Can you hear me?
It's kind of hard to gauge the mic when Molly's screaming.
Sorry, I'm annoying. I can't stop myself.
It's a full moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get naked? Jeff, should I see your penis? I'm just wondering.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Really?
Are you sure?
I've tried.
Are you sure?
She did sneak into my room one time.
Okay, I didn't sneak. I barged.
Yeah, that's true. It fully woke me up.
It was not a sneak.
It was like,
I just walked in. I was like, let's go to the beach. Jeff was like, I sleep naked. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Oops.
Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and Jeff.
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing! How embarrassing!
Jesus Christ.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to How Embarrassing, the podcast where we talk about all of our embarrassing lives. My name is Molly.
And I'm Jeff.
And I'm going to talk like this for the whole podcast.
This is now an
Thank
NPR
you.
podcast.
This is my voice now.
Today in politics.
Today in Jeff's dick.
Nice.
Freaking
Good
gotcha.
one. Yeah.
You wouldn't last a day on NPR.
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, I think one day, though, you guys, I truly think that I am destined to be, a little famous. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Don't you think, though, that I could, be on, TV or something?
Yeah. Sure.
Jeff, I would bring you with me to the top.
We would go on Jerry Springer, make up some background story.
Okay, Jeff.
You should do that.
Here's what's going to happen. We have to have a baby together.
You
And
can
then we
make
have to go on Jerry Springer to see if anyone wants to raise it.
No, I say we get a black baby,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and
God.
then we bring another white person with us,
Uh-huh.
and we argue about whose the kid is, and it's obviously not any of ours.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
fucking
on to
fuck.
something. We just have
Jesus.
to find another white.
Is Jerry Springer still on?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did not know that. That's
I
a
think
long
so.
time.
Jerry,
You get it.
you freaking have heard of it.
You got an embarrassing story, Molly?
Actually, I do. So, I would like to talk.
Just moved the whole mic with her face.
I would like to talk about
You're really good with mic work, by the way. You remind me of James Brown or Prince.
So I think I should be famous. I truly do. Erin Lindstrom, friend of the pod, once told me she read my aura chart and she told me that I was not meant to work, and I'm not. So my update is about my purse. You know the one. The circle.
Oh,
The shiny circle purse that none
the
of my
pinata
stuff.
purse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that nothing fits in. So I recently found out that they made a new version of the purse that's big enough to fit a cell phone and a wallet.
Nice.
Whoa.
And I was like, I like the useless one.
So you're not going to get it.
Well, the thing is, I already have. I messaged the company. I was like, "Hey, do you do a trade-in program for people who already own the purse, and you're just gonna upgrade it? Are you kidding? You're gonna make this purse useless, too small to fit anything in, and then upgrade it and release a version that fits a phone? The audacity!" So I'll let you know if they get back to me. I have a feeling they won't, but maybe for my birthday, I'll get the purse.
You actually sent them something?
Yes. I am the biggest support. I am the reason that purse is still on the market.
One person bought it, and they're like, let's make a bigger one.
Yeah, because they probably heard the podcast where everyone made fun of me because it was useless, which it's not. My car keys and my headphones fit in there. So joke's on you. But yeah, they made a bigger version that actually fits things in. And I was like, dazzed.
That's your embarrassing story?
Yeah, I just feel embarrassed that,
Okay.
I was shaded so publicly by this company.
Okay. Yeah.
God, shut up. Okay,
Wow.
tell your story. Your fucking brilliant story. Tell me now.
Have you ever
Sorry,
been
I'm being too
to
loud.
the adventure park in Virginia Beach?
Obviously
it's like,
not.
Okay.
Do I look like a girl who craves adventure?
It's true.
No.
You are adventure.
True.
You look like a girl who could be famous one day.
Oh my god! No, yeah, I don't do adventure parks because I already have crippling anxiety. My mind is an adventure.
Okay. It's basically like a big obstacle course that you like climb up through tree houses and
Oh, it's at the
swings and
aquarium,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, it's at the aquarium, Virginia Beach. I went to it last year.
Last year, that's for kids.
Yeah.
It is not for kids.
Oh.
Oh, don't you non-pedophile me.
Molly anti-pedophile belled you.
Yeah,
Wow.
because you're a little.
It is not
freak.
for kids.
Okay, so you went to
It
the.
is intense and
Okay,
scary.
so you went
You're
to
like
the-
40 feet up
You
in
went
the
to
air.
the children's playground. Okay, what happened next?
So I went through all the easiest children ones first. And then stop it.
Got it? So you went through the easy children playground.
And then I was like, ooh, I want to try to do one of the big boy ones. And so you had to climb up this like rope ladder, like 20 feet up to get to the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And my little arms just wouldn't go that high. And I got worn out.
Did you get scared or tired?
Both.
Was your
but
fear,
it was
your
tired.
fear was freezing you though, I bet.
Yeah, that also. I do not like heights, and it was
Yeah.
very high up.
I know you don't like heights. You won't even walk up the fire escape at my house.
It's scary.
Well, yeah, that is a death trap.
The
I'll die.
steps are loose.
I'll die on those stairs.
But anyways, yeah, I like froze halfway and was like, I can't go anymore. So I had to like
Oh no.
have them come back down. And when I got down to the bottom, there's like this like 13-year-old girl who was waiting for me to go up. She's like, it's okay. I couldn't go up it the first time either. And I was like, you little bitch.
That is honestly so sweet.
She was like 13.
Quit empathizing me with you, cunt.
Probably
Yeah,
like-
she was nice, but it hurt a lot for a 13-year-old to be like, it's okay.
Was she a cast member on Kid Nation?
I wish. I would have got her autograph.
Oh my god.
tough.
That sucks. That
Yeah,
a
it was
child
really
had to be
embarrassing.
like,
Yeah. It's hard to do. I don't think you could do it.
kids throw the most shade. I have a cousin who's younger. He's like 10. When he was 10, he was like, oh, Molly, you do comedy. Do you have a Netflix special? And I was like, I've never felt so fucking attacked.
Oh my god.
Was that Ignatius?
Yes. Shout out to Nate.
And you're like, shut up, kid. You do magic.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was like, not yet, but I'm destined to be famous. Okay, let's get out of this.
It's time for an ad break.
Hello, it's me, Bernie Sanders. I am once again asking you for financial support. If you would like to donate to Bernie Sanders and you think that Molly Graham will one day have her own special on HBO, then send money. Go to actblue.com and send $50. Just $50 times 500 people throughout the United States will send Molly Graham to HBO, and she will have her own HBO special. She's going to be bigger than Eddie Murphy. She's going to be bigger than, who's the black woman with Wanda Sykes. I know a lot of black women, by the way. So listen, I want the black vote so that I can beat Donald Trump, the biggest existential nightmare the United States has ever come across.
Feel the burn, baby. This week on the How Embarrassing podcast, we get political.
That was a really great, tight, less than 30-second ad, I gotta say.
Yeah.
That was tight.
Good. I liked how
Tight.
I didn't do anything for it.
Yeah, the
was easy on me.
The coolest part about that ad was that we could be quiet.
Yeah. I liked it.
Like, literally for once, my back hurts from carrying this team.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Some people say I talk too much, but I say, who's talking now? That's what I say
Who's talking now?
with my words. Whew.
Let's get to the guest.
I think it would be best if we did. So today's guest, you know him from having 2 feet.
That's that. Okay. You know him from eating the cheese off the crust of his pizza and then throwing away the crust.
And you know him from...
Jesus Christ.
God. Matt just did a whole Bernie thing. The 30
want
seconds
Bernie
of
back?
non-talking.
He's the guy who killed Mr. Peanut.
What?
Yeah.
It's Scott Rose.
Hi, guys.
Isn't it hard to sit quietly while such great content is coming your way?
It's really difficult.
Yeah.
I've been holding myself back.
Yeah, it's like I gotta get in on this.
Yeah, especially when Bernie Sanders showed up.
I
Honest,
know.
I
He had to
almost
leave.
left, but I didn't.
I can't believe he was here.
Well, he's doing every podcast all around the nation.
Yeah. He's been on a podcast tour for a while.
Yeah. Same. So Scott, tell me, are you embarrassed to be here today?
I have a feeling I'm going to be. Yeah, absolutely.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
That is true about the pizza, though. I don't eat pizza crust.
Really?
Yeah, so that's accurate.
Wow.
Yeah.
OMG.
That's the first time one of those statements have been accurate about a guest.
Oh, he
Well,
has
I also
2
have
feet.
2 feet. I do have 2 feet.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, we're freaking nailing it. We know you better than you know yourself.
That's probably true.
I'm in your head.
I'm sorry for you. You should be embarrassed.
Zombie.
Okay.
I literally like deep throat this microphone every week.
I know.
My mouth
good.
is inside of it.
Your mouth is inside the microphone?
It truly is. I don't know how. I don't know how she does it. I'll shut up. I gotta.
Okay. Do you get embarrassed easily?
I do.
Okay.
Very easily. I have social anxiety, so I'm always embarrassed. Always.
Nice. Okay. Open the beer louder, Molly.
God, Jeff, I'm really sorry.
This is really tense in here.
It's been a weird day.
It's like being between mom and dad. And oh my God.
Yeah. Jeff, I'm sorry I opened the beer too loud.
It's fine. It's just something I tell you not to do all the time. And
Jesus, did you smack her?
yeah.
Oh my God.
It's
I
fine.
mean, it's the only way she can learn.
At least I feel something. Hey, wait a minute. Never mind. We'll talk about this after the podcast.
Oh, no. Did that hit a little too close to home?
I don't want to talk.
Shut up. Anyway.
Oh man.
At least I feel something.
I'm sufficiently embarrassed to be here.
God, I mean,
We're
we
good.
are sucking at life
It's been
today.
a bad, yeah,
we are
it's been
horrible.
a bad day.
I feel bad for Aaron. I feel bad for you. I'm sorry to everyone.
Well, spousal abuse is supposed to be not in public. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa. We're getting pretty. Alrighty.
Like, he'll hit me, but he won't show me his penis.
Yeah, that's the 5th commandment. Just one of those.
Hey,
I'm very religious.
If you or someone you know needs help, DM Jeff. Thanks.
Oh, God.
He'll help. Okay, Scott, do you have an embarrassing story you would like to share so that we shut the fuck up for once?
I do. I have.
Thank you.
I brought a couple with me. So,
Oh, I love.
So we'll see. All right. So the majority of my really embarrassing stories are from Klonopin summer, but I'll stay away from that one for right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
In somewhere.
Yeah. Klonopin summer. It's a
Is
thing.
that kind of like Hot Girl Summer?
Yeah.
Kind of. That's actually that was the first time I walked into Push Comedy Theater, and Brad almost kicked me out of the theater.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm real classy.
I literally love that.
I know.
So I will go with the first time that I lost my virginity.
Yes.
The first time that you lost your virginity.
Yeah, the first time. Yeah. I get two. I get
Yes,
two.
yes.
So I claim two because one was a woman and one was a dude. So I get two.
Wait a minute. you're a guy and you've had sex with a guy.
What?
I didn't. What?
Is this not a coming out podcast?
Wait, Mayor Pete is a who?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What?
I could never vote for that.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm sorry. My world is spinning.
I'm trying to think of how to do
I'm sorry.
Mayor Pete.
So the first time you lost your virginity.
Yeah. To a lady.
I want to lose my virginity more than once.
Well, have sex with a woman.
Yeah.
Then you can have a second time.
Cool.
I can produce that.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Everybody should try it at least once. It's like the adventure park. Yeah.
Okay. So
There's a little 13-year-old telling you that she can do it better.
My little arms just couldn't do it.
stop. God, you guys are sick. Okay, so you had sex with some freaking slut,
Yeah,
a total whore.
Well, I get it was her first time, so she couldn't have only been so slutty.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, I guess if you're having sex with me, you probably are kind of slutty, but that's okay.
Whatever, I'll do it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You'll be number 2.
Try and stop me.
Okay, let's talk about consent later after the pod,
Yeah.
Molly.
So this was in high school, and I think we skipped like debate practice or something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because we were really cool.
At my high school, the speech and debate team was like the most sexually active. Everyone was getting it on. Anyway.
I don't think we were in that group, but we were, at least anyway. And so we had skipped out on that to go back to her house to do it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-huh. And so I had driven in my car, which I was driving a Geo Prism at the time, because I'm just that cool as well.
I don't know if that's a cool car or not.
It was not.
Okay.
It was not. But there was a sticker of a bone, so we just called it the boner.
Nice.
So yeah, so I drove
sweet.
the bone. I drove her in my boner back to her house.
Hell yeah. In more the ways than one.
That's right.
Okay.
And we were in the middle of intercourse, and it was a ranch style house.
So it was in.
It was in. Yes, it was in. I was very proud of myself. It was in all the
job.
way.
Oh my God.
And we heard the door. Yeah. And so it was like that mad dash of like, we both stopped and I was inside her. So we stopped to try to listen as far as what was going on, and heard the door shut and realized one of her parents had come home. And I was hoping it wasn't her mother, because her mother hated me. She didn't think I was going to amount to anything, which in hindsight was actually correct. But
At the time, you were like,
at
fuck
the time,
you.
it was really
Her
upsetting.
mother had great instincts.
She did. She really did. And so it was like a mad dash to get dressed, and she threw like something on and opened her bedroom door and like shot out into the living room, but she left her bedroom door open.
Oh yeah.
And again, it's like it was a ranch style house, so you could see all the way down.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my pants on as she was like going to talk to her dad, and like I could see him and he could see me seeing him as I'm pulling my pants up. And like I didn't have time to put my underwear back on, so I like shoved my underwear down back into my pants, and I'm like trying to put my shirt on, and I'm getting dressed on the way out. And I just looked at him and I was like, "It's good to see you again, Mr. Bridge." And I just walked out, and he just like followed me out to the driveway. And I scooted to my car, but they
On a little racer scooter?
no. Like I'm a fast walker, so I
Okay.
scoot.
Like
Scoot.
go.
Yeah.
I thought you whipped out a scooter.
I also had that in my pocket. So I
For
got
a quick getaway.
back in the car and I drove off. And as I was making a left to get out of the neighborhood, and I was like still kind of getting dressed, I saw my English teacher that also lived in the neighborhood.
Oh my God.
And she stopped at the end of her driveway and like gave me this look of like, what is going. I've never been more mortified in all of my life, probably, than in that moment, with the exception of like a week or two later when she said she missed her period. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and we thought she was pregnant for about a week. So,
damn.
You know, there's that.
No.
Yeah.
So you didn't use a condom.
We did not. And my kid.
You
My
idiot!
kid, I know.
That's rule
I
number
know.
one!
My kid would be like 19 years old now.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
That's how old I am.
Damn.
Damn!
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
What?
It's not that bad, you guys.
No, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
How far did he follow you?
Just to the end of the driveway.
Just staring at you while you
Yeah,
like pulled
just
out of the driveway?
staring at me,
Oh
yeah,
my
just-
God.
Daggers staring at me. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make me panic.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being an enjoyable experience. So
I didn't have sex in high school, but all my friends that did, I was like, are you really scared? Like
Are you really
to me, like that was like the biggest thing you could do to get in trouble. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I know people who are having sex. It truly, I mean, that was,
you missed out.
I was about high school. I think the biggest thing I was afraid of was sex. Didn't do it.
I had a drama teacher who had to switch schools because she was giving blowjobs to the students in middle school.
Oh, no. Oh.
Hey.
In middle school?
Yeah, she got switched to our high school.
That is every...
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Is
like
that crazy?
they're
Was
like
it a
pick on
Catholic
someone your
school?
own size.
Yeah. No, I had a friend who spent the night at her house. And
In middle school? In high school?
I think it was in high school.
I mean, that's still not great.
No.
I mean, they're still
No.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
God, Jeff,
Mm-hmm.
that's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
But that's a real story. That's kind of
not
fun,
good.
right?
Oh, yeah. Super fun. Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah. I feel weird.
My head feels
Do you have another story you want to talk about?
I will give you a Klonopin summer story.
I've been waiting.
Klonopin!
Summer.
There you go. So, briefly, before I get to the story, briefly, this was the summer I almost got kicked out of Push because I brought a bottle of bourbon in with me and started to make a drink.
Ooh, enemy.
Uh-huh.
Just started making a drink.
I did.
Push Comedy Theater, friend of the pod.
Uh-huh. I passed out at the Narrow watching a movie, and I passed out watching Ted 2 in Hampton, which I'm okay with because I
Ted
did not
2.
want to see that movie.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't see the first one because I thought it looked bad.
Well, it wasn't my idea. So, God, there's so much in here. All right. So I had a psychiatrist that was kind enough to give me a prescription to Klonopin.
Love that for you.
It really did a lot for me. So apparently you shouldn't mix it with alcohol.
I mean, who the fuck knew?
Right? I mean, you got to try it and see. But as somebody who's always anxious and shy, like it was lovely to have bourbon and Klonopin. I was very friendly to everybody. And I had met a friend at a bar and had been drinking at the bar with my Klonopin. So I was in a very, very good mood. And I was smart enough to get an Uber home. And then somebody hit me up to go on a date. So I got back into an Uber to go to downtown Norfolk to
Hell
go
yeah.
on a date after I'd been drinking probably for half the afternoon and my anti-anxiety medication.
God bless you.
Yep. To go downtown. And it was, God, what was the name of that restaurant? It was downtown. I don't even remember. Anyway, it had glass doors. So I was flying way more than I should have been. And this was also the time when I was still wearing makeup. So I had bare minerals all over my face.
Oh, God. Well, at least that's like a nice makeup.
It was. Yeah.
You know, it's like a
Silver
very,
lining, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's
It's good for your skin.
It's a good makeup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for your skin. It's nice and light.
It's very expensive.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
But
it's kind of worth it. I don't know. Bare minerals, friend of the pod.
I support it.
Yeah.
So I had a face full of makeup, and I'm going on this date, and I could barely walk correctly up to the restaurant.
I love that.
Yep. And so I open the door and I go to sit down, and I dropped my keys on the floor. So I was in my chair, like they just kind of fell out of my pocket or whatever onto the floor. And I went to kind of like slouch and bend over to pick up my keys. And I fell out of the chair in like a restaurant at a happy hour. So, you know, everybody saw it and all of that wonderful goodness.
Yeah, it was like crowded.
Yep. And like I was slurring my words. I'm sure this poor guy was so very pleased that he was there for this.
He's like, freaking phew, have a hot day.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Well, you know, some people are into a hot mess. So he apparently was not. But so I had gotten up to go outside to smoke. And I was making my way to the glass door, which...
the glass door.
Yep, the glass door. Yep, with my face full of makeup. And the handle for the door was a little lower down, and I wasn't wearing my glasses, and it was very clean glass. And and I walked face first into the glass door.
Oh, I love it.
Yep, and kind of like bounced back for a second and got my bearing and started to go out. And I realized as I was pushing the door open, this wonderfully clean glass, there was just like smudge of face
Bare minerals.
on the glass. Yeah. And so I made my way out to smoke. I figured I got my way back inside. I fell back over as I got back to the table. And a couple of minutes later, I got back up to have another cigarette. At which point, I again walked face first into the glass door.
Oh, my God, you did it twice?
I did it twice. Yes.
Fucking name.
Yep, I did it twice. And
Wow.
somehow, by the time I got back into the restaurant, he had either left or like was gone or was at another table or at the bar or whatever it was, and I couldn't figure out where he was.
Yeah, because he was probably like, get me the fuck away from this guy.
He just sits down, falls over, is like, I need a cigarette, walks into the wall, comes back in, starts over.
Yeah. That was Klonopin summer. All the goodness. I am single, by the way, if anybody's interested.
You guys, if anyone is interested, he's not on Klonopin anymore.
I am not. No. So I just don't talk to anybody for any reason anymore. But I don't walk into glass doors.
He's single and ready to mingle.
Yeah. And no more makeup, so you just get ugly face. How embarrassing for you.
No, I think you have a pretty little face.
Oh, thanks.
I like your face.
Thanks. It's been smushed in a little bit, apparently, so it's good now.
Yeah. Walking into that glass door really works for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Everybody should do it twice in a row.
Yeah.
It's my morning routine.
Yeah.
Slamming my face into glass.
Oh,
I mean, it gives you a life lesson. I learned my lesson. I stopped taking Klonopin not long after that.
Sure. I mean, whatevs. I'm a Zoloft girl, so that's kind of
Nice.
that's my anxiety med of choice, and you can drink on Zoloft.
Don't you know it?
Well, where's the fun in that?
True. There's no fun chemical reactions, but I party. You guys, I'm cool. It's fine.
All right.
I gotta stop talking.
It's time for an ad break.
I would love an ad break.
Mister, read all about it.
What you got there, you newsie?
Oh, just the news today.
Tell me more. What's happening in the papers?
Well, the pepperonis have all fled.
The pepperonis have all fled. Does that mean there's only cheese?
There's only cheese in the States now.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to put this in the picture show.
Oh, you must be a big money producer.
I'm actually not, which is why I go to Kogan's for $5 pizza and pitchers on Monday nights.
$5? That's so cheap.
That's right. Kogan's, friend of the pod, proud sponsor of the How Embarrassing podcast, every Monday night does $5 pizza and pitchers.
And you can find us there every Friday or Monday night.
If you're a stalker, that's where you can murder me.
That was tight.
Thanks, Bertie.
I actually haven't been able to go to Kogan's in several weeks because I've had rehearsals. And
you don't go after rehearsals?
I don't.
I know you get out late, but
I have terrible withdrawals.
I mean, they deliver pizza. They'll bring it to you.
No, stop it.
pitchers
You
of beer.
have to go there.
No, I mean, they will bring it to you. It's
That's
a
what
thing.
Mondays are my favorite day because we go to Kogan's and we get our $5 pizzas and pitchers, and I just feel joy in my heart for once. For once in my fucking
Very delicious.
For once in my fucking life.
Okay. So
What is your thing you have on your phone?
So I just made up a new game if you guys want to try it. I have dice, 6-sided dice, and I have numbered and like different kinds of stories that we come across. And so like whatever number, like let me roll the dice right here. It's 4, and you would have to tell an embarrassing story about family or something like that. So if you ever want to play that, we got sex, poop, bathroom, poop/bathroom.
And you just made up this game?
Yeah, drinking, drugs. I had a lot of caffeine. Family stories, school stories, work, mistaken identity, falling, tripping. That would be, running into the thing. First dates, first impressions.
For me.
Social media or technology, social gatherings like church weddings, and then just overall failures. So that's something fun we can try at some point.
Matt, that is
great.
awesome.
I
That's why I'm
love
the
that
fucking producer.
ends with overall failure.
that's the et cetera of How Embarrassing Stories.
Just failure.
You piece of shit.
That's awesome. Honestly, Matt, I think it's really cool that you did that because sometimes I think that you like really hate me and Jeff and are sick of this. But then it's moments like this where I'm like, I think producer Matt Cole likes
I'm on a
us.
roll. I gave you a great ad from Bernie Sanders. I had
Right.
Mayor Pete lined up, by the way. I was in my office
I
like
love-
practicing my Mayor Pete impression.
Oh,
I made up this
my
game. I have a cake in the next
cake?
room. Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah, it's
you
for Scot,
made us a cake? Oh, God. This is like great.
All right, it's game time.
Big fan.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
It's game time.
Fuck. Mary.
Fuck.
Kill.
Mary.
Race.
Kill Race.
Fuck.
Mary.
Kill race.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
Mary kill race. Okay. Mary kill race.
Yep. Uh-huh. It's time for Fuck, Mary, Kill Race.
So fuck Mary and kill you and raise you like a little child.
You sound like Gollum.
Yeah.
Literally not the first time I've heard that.
It will fuck us.
Okay, so this game is a game that me and Jeff invented. It's never been played before. It's called Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise. So we're going to give you 4 options. You have to fuck one, marry one. The one you marry, you can never fuck.
All right.
Kill one, and then raise one as your own child.
All right.
Do you understand the game?
I think so, yes. It's very complex, but
Okay.
I got it.
So here are your options. Fuck, marry, kill, raise. Me
Me?
and you.
Is that your Smeagol?
Fuck me.
All right, so for this edition,
That's
instead
like
of Matt
honestly
Cole,
such a
there's
cute
Smeagol.
Yeah, that was
voice.
good.
Oh,
That was
Matt.
I
You
would
freaking
watch
nail-
that porn.
Matt, you have like in this one episode, you have won my heart. You made a game for us. You talked in a little creepo voice.
know.
Ah.
I think I'm going to be famous one day.
Oh my god! we're going to Hollywood. Me and Matt Cole are moving to Hollywood, and then you can move in with Barrett.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, if I get the same deal you do, which is he gives me money and I don't have to pay rent, then I'm down.
Wait, what?
Listen,
Boom.
I've had a hard month. Listen, it's not my fault that Barrett's sitting in front of the podcast and my boyfriend is obsessed with me. So
We're playing Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise.
yeah, can we move on? I've literally never been so embarrassed in my
Couples
life.
therapy in here right now. Okay.
God.
All right. Let's see. So I have listened to this podcast, believe it or not.
No, you haven't.
I have. And I feel like nobody ever fucks Molly.
God!
No
So-
one ever fucks Molly.
Molly, I'm gonna fuck you because you asked.
Like for once,
Yeah, I've been with a lady. I know what I'm doing.
I cannot wait to lose my virginity.
As long as your dad walks in
Yeah,
before
he's got to
anyone
be available.
finishes.
Yeah, that's the only way I can get it up now.
Interesting.
Yeah, super into dad.
Yeah, I am a woman and I have a strange body that might surprise you. So
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. What?
let's move on.
Like you have two clits or something? What is this?
You're not gonna know.
Now I really want to fuck you. Okay.
I like to keep.
I hope there's a
guessing.
dude under there. That works.
You never know.
Oh boy.
No beacon.
Let's see.
No, Vicky.
I would raise Matt Cole.
Yes.
Here's why. I want to know if it's nature versus nurture that made you like this.
Yeah, Matt
I
Cole
don't
is like
know.
a shark. If you look in his eyes, you just see black.
Jesus.
What is the obsession with black on this podcast? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Jeff somehow knew my weird thing about pizza, so I will marry Jeff. Because I feel like that's just MFEO. And then I obviously I would just kill myself. That's pretty much that.
I mean, that's clear.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you?
Jesus. How would you kill yourself? Would you walk into a glass door as many times as possible?
Yeah, is that how you would do it?
I think so, yeah. I would do like some weird Virginia Woolf combination. I would just
well, like,
bust my face into a glass door and then just drown myself.
have you ever seen The Happening?
Oh
The
God.
movie about the plants?
That M. Night Shyamalan thing?
Yes.
Fuck that
And the
movie.
scene where the old
Unfortunately, I
lady
have.
just bashes her head
That's
into
right.
the windows.
Yeah.
That's Scott.
Yeah. Yep. That would be me.
Good call.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I need to see this movie. It sounds good.
No.
Oh,
It's
no.
Fuck.
Don't,
No, stop
don't
it.
do it.
Jeff, we will watch it together. You're going to be obsessed with it.
Okay, sounds
It's so
fun.
fucking dumb. I love it.
It's a little less worse than Cats.
It's like It Follows. Have you ever seen that one? It's a
No.
it's a STD, sexually transmitted demon.
I like It Follows was a good movie.
Okay, people. This is a Patreon episode. If you would like to hear my opinions on It Follows and Cats, you should subscribe to our Patreon because we're doing bonus episodes where we talk about shit like this.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Oh, and that was Fuck, Marry, Kill.
You little. Jeff, what have you done? Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, Jeff!
Bernie, save me.
Hello, it's me, Bernie Sanders. I'm back, and I'm here once again asking you for money to get Scott laid.
Yeah.
Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise.
F word, M word, K word, R word.
It's hard to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
And we're back. Hey, do we want to do... So last episode, we played this game called Would You Rather, and we did a really good job. So I
Yeah,
think
it
we
worked
should
that
play
time.
it again.
Okay. This is Would You Rather.
Would you rather? Would you rather vote for me or for Donald Trump? Who you pick?
Who cares? It's like, whatever. Okay, so welcome to Would You Rather. It's a game me and Jeff invented where we give you two options.
It only took us
and you you tell
27 episodes to perfect the game.
Tell us
Or to
what
get it
you would
mid-
rather do. Jeff, would you like to present your option first?
Okay.
I love it when you do that.
I had to redo mine last time because it was so
know.
bad.
Ooh.
Would you rather? This is one of the options.
Jesus.
Every time you pick up any fruit, it turns into wax fruit. So when you go to bite it, it's wax.
Okay. Or
How awful.
Oh no.
or every time you touch a vegetable, you ejaculate.
Thumbs up.
Here's what. I judge people that have plastic fruit. So
Right.
I'm just going to ejaculate when I touch vegetables. 'Cause, like, plastic fruit is like live, laugh, love on your wall.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
You're a serial killer. Like, just no thank you. You're
Yeah,
gross.
you have no personality.
Right. No.
I
No.
agree.
And those fake grapes.
awesome.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, so so if you're listening to this, Mom, what the fuck was with the fake grapes? Really?
Really? Really?
I just wanted some fucking healthy food as a kid, and the only healthy things in the house were fucking wax.
Also, if you're listening to this, Jeff's parents, do you guys like me? Can you tell me?
I really don't think they listen.
Were you forced to eat fake grapes? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No, I'm saying that everything in my house was like Hot Pockets and Twinkies, and then we had wax fucking fruit. And because I was the one kid, like the one family member in the house who like enjoyed vegetables and fruit, but everyone
It's
else in
because
my
you would
house-
come every time you touched it.
Yeah, I had a weird disorder.
That Would You Rather was inspired by Jeff.
Oh.
Yeah, inspired by a true story.
That's Would You Rather.
That was Would You Rather.
Hey.
That game's fun.
Yeah, I like that one now.
Yeah.
Maybe we should revisit a lot of our old games now that we're
Honestly,
adults.
I think the two of us could meet up and really just revamp the pot. I mean, producer Matt Cole is putting in the effort.
He got
I know.
dice.
I got
And
dice.
He got dice, and I feel like
I could have
we
a spinning
can,
wheel.
Oh my god! And these
Whoa.
Patreon or bonus episodes are going to be off the chain. Let me tell you, behind the paywall, we get unfiltered.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
We say all the hot goss about all the people.
We say it all. Everything I say, we're gonna have to talk about this after the pod. We say on the pod.
Whoa.
You freaking little
Freaks.
You little freaks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Coming right into your ear holes. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassing.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's time to wrap up the show.
Oh my god. Or red?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, Scott, do you have anything you would like to plug?
Yes. So I am in a group called Faces for Radio, and we do a live staged radio play, which is actually recorded by producer
Yeah.
Matt Cole.
Yeah, you guys were in Sketch Mageddon, and me and Jeff beat you.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
You know,
that is true.
How embarrassing!
Wow.
that was embarrassing.
Honestly, of all the groups to get beat by,
I mean, I think it was Barrett really that beat us.
Truly.
You know,
He-
out of the three of you guys.
he's the anchor.
Yeah,
I think it was the Disney porn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that wasn't that time. Never mind.
yeah, that was
That's the
The
time
Disney
we
one
lost.
should have won.
Right.
I gotta say, our second. Never mind. This is inside baseball, but our second show was way better, and we should have won by. Anywho, what were you talking about? Your fucking dumb shit you do.
Yeah, our dumb shit.
With Hillary Stallings, friend of the pod.
Yes, and Lindsay Horn, friend of the pod.
Yes.
Sit on my face, Lindsay Horn.
Yes.
So,
of sit on my face fame.
yeah, girthy horn. So we have a show coming up on February 22nd at 8 p.m. and we do a live staged radio play.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Is February 22nd? Is that a Friday or
That is
Saturday?
a Saturday.
Saturday at 8
Saturday
p.m.
at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll be
Nice.
there. I don't have a life.
So it's like
Sweet.
listening to a radio.
I'll be
but-
there, but I have nothing better to do.
You have to pay for tickets since you knocked us out of sketch.
But yeah, Faces for Radio is a great group. Really fun. You guys won Best New Group or something, right?
Yeah.
You got a pushy.
We actually won Best Sketch, which I was really proud of. So that was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, Best Sketch and Best New Group or
Breakout
Best
group.
Geddon.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Best good.
There were so many pushies that night. I don't know.
I know, and I was
Just
literally,
flooding in wieners.
I was literally in a blackout the whole time. So I don't know why I talk like. I'm sorry. I'm fucking up big time tonight.
You've been ruining the pod tonight.
Your sexy baby has to come out at least once, right? Like,
I
you can't hold it in.
I'm embarrassing.
Sexy baby.
I'm embarrassed to be here.
Whoa. Hey, Scott. Did we ruin your life today?
I don't know. I think we're okay. I'll wait until my dad listens to it. And tells
Okay.
me that I'm
TBH.
the ultimate failure. Roll 12 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think your life is fine. My father actually listens to every podcast episode and texts me notes about the podcast.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'll let you know what he says.
If he has any notes for having sex with ladies, let me know.
One thing he did say to me recently was, so Matt Cole has either witnessed every embarrassing moment or knows every guest. Like, because we had a couple episodes in a row where Matt I was there for that. And now my dad is like, Matt Cole is the one.
He knows everything.
All the secrets.
And also Matt Cole told my dad he had a good voice, and my dad tells everyone all the time. He's like, well, producer Matt Cole told me I had a great voice.
They're like, who?
I'm like, can you get over yourself for once?
I think he was born to be a star.
Whoa.
Whoa. I love that. That's called a callback here in the industry.
Boom.
All right. So thank you, everyone. This has been How Embarrassing, the podcast where we talk about all of our embarrassing lives. I'm Molly.
I'm Jeff. Welcome to the podcast.
We got to stop. It's over. It's over now. It must have been love.
Bye, mommy's
But
little worms.
it's over now. Over now.
You've just listened to How Embarrassing Podcast, a Go On production. If you would like to be a guest on How Embarrassing Podcast and you have an embarrassing story, send us an email at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.